Hi, Crispin.
Hello, Fidel. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, Crispin. What about you?
I am fine. Me too.
Uh, how was your day? What do you do today?
Um, Today I was working. I was working. You? What do you do
Yes,
today?
I'm, I was working too. I'm, I went to play uh, soccer with my friends in the afternoon, exactly at say 6 p.m.
See, very nice. Uh, when or where?
Where exactly I am in Puno City. In Puno City, I'm working
Yeah,
hmm,
I'm
here.
Puno.
Yeah, yes, I'm in Puno. Uh, where are you, Crispin? Are you in
Oh,
Juliaca?
I was working in Juliaca City. Uh, Fidel, have you ever any topic for tonight?
Uh, yes, I have uh, I write in mm, this time is celebrate the main event about the football, the cup of the world. It is organized by FIFA, by company, by firm called FIFA. Uh, do you know really the cup of the
And
world Qatar
soccer worldwide.
2022?
Uh, uh, the soccer worldwide is very interesting. He is there was celebrated in Qatar country. Today, uh, they two time team they two team soccer was um, Brazil and is
Serbia,
I don't remember exactly
Serbia.
the team. Do you know? Do you know? Remember?
Yes,
Serbia. I I was watching a resume the soccer team in Brazil and Serbia. Brazil they they were uh, they were playing very nice. Brazil win the game.
yes. I was watching the match. For example, I'm working in the laboratory, and everybody in the laboratory,
Yeah.
I think, like the soccer, and we installed some a TV, una televisión, instalamos una
Yeah.
televisión, and while we working and we watching the match, but I'm very fanatics. I'm very fans about the to Cristiano Ronaldo, and today
Cristiano Ronaldo.
play
Yeah.
was the matching between. Portugal and Ghana, and was very interesting
Ah,
because everybody in my working are fanatic to Cristiano Ronaldo, and we watching we celebrate when he uh,
it's interesting.
see well I think it's interesting.
Uh, uh, who is won the game?
Okay, Portugal won the game.
Uh,
Eh, ¿Cómo? Meter gol 3-2, 3-2.
uh, 3-2. Ah, it's very important. Uh,
There,
the Portugal won the game.
there are many surprise in this Cup of the World. I think, for example, Argentina lost the match, and Germany lost the match uh, with Japan, with Japan. Really? Do you see? Do you saw this match?
Mm, uh, yeah, I don't watch that team. But is I listened. Uh, Argentina lost
Yes,
with
lost.
Japan.
For example, I have a partner who,
Yeah,
how cómo se dice apostar? A ver, apostar.
bet,
Bet. Okay,
apostar, bet,
my friend bet
bet.
for joke, only for joke, in the match between Japan and Germany. Uh, my friend betted to Japan. I think a
Yeah,
hundred pen, 100 soles.
yeah.
I think there
100
are
soles.
sí, sí, 100 soles, y creo que ganó 1200, a thousand.
Wow.
Yes,
This is
but yes, for example,
mm,
mm, today played Brazil really, and he bet to the Serbia, but he lost. He lost it.
yeah.
¿Cómo se dice perder
Uh,
en
s-
pasado? Lose it, lose it,
uh, lost,
lost.
lost,
Okay, okay.
lost.
Yeah. Okay, that's correct. Lost. He
Uh-huh.
lost. He's lost. For this, another topic about the about this main event. For example, is every people around the world is focused in this event really, but I'm watching some videos uh, about this kind of celebration. For example, one terrific date I found in the internet is to build the stadiums in Qatar. There are
Yeah.
diet diet. I think 600, no, 6,000 500 workers. These workers are immigrants, but the FIFA or the the leaders of this organization, of this company, pretended to
Mhm.
pretendían ocultar, ¿qué es ocultar? Disguise, pretend to disguise this information, this I think this news. What is your opinion about this Crispin?
Um, you know, I don't know exactly about news Qatar, but is I was watching about the inauguration.
Mm-hmm.
Is very spectacular. The fire artificial in the stadium. They are assisting or attending every people and and the worldwide the different countries in the stadium. Um, I think the inauguration is very interesting with fire artificial is very spectacular for many visitors in the stadium of Qatar.
Okay. I think then I mm, well in ¿cómo sería? With the technology, with application of technology
Mm,
in this event, there I think was amazing. For example, Qatar is a country, a rich country, really, uh, for the petrol, and
yes.
another business they have for example, in the USA, uh, in I think in the USA, ¿dónde más invierten los cataríes? Bueno, no sé, pero uh, they are focused, are I watch one video when mentioned the Qatar are like a sign, como una empresa, like a company. They help it,
Yeah.
se ayudan unos a los otros, mm, for this. Um, they are apart to to the petrol release inversions, for example, in hotels, build hotels in another countries, for example, in Paris or in the USA, or mm, in
Mm,
in places, exotic places, really, when current many peoples during the year, uh, and I think was an amazing introduce to this party called Cup of the World, because o sea, tienen, ¿no?, la capacidad de invertir in these professionals.
yes.
Okay, one topic that I have about 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 the FIFA, or well, about this main event is, uh, for example, um, to select it, the place when we're celebrate, or when going celebrate this main event, it isn't very clearly, because
Hmm.
there are brave to select the place. the place of celebrate. For example, the leaders of Qatar says paid 400 million of dollars to the leaders of FIFA for
Yeah.
selected, so for choice the Qatar 2022 to point the celebrate and is one and it's trouble. This trouble is happening during o sea, en los años anteriores también, ¿no? And it isn't only for the football, I think, because when is celebrating this main event, every country is approved some rules in every country beneficiando, ¿no? Beneficiando the big groups of
Mhm.
politicians. For example, I think it is like como una cortina de humo también, ¿no? Que los gobiernos aprovechan because every people is focused in this event really to collections some albums to watching the match and to release some bets, no? What do you think about this, Crispin?
Oh, this subject is very interesting about Qatar. Uh, Qatar is country very rich,
Yes,
uh, very rich about oil or petroleum, no oil. Qatar it has a money oil worldwide, money oil, other uh, other activity. The most important is the gas. The
oh,
gas Qatar it has a money reservoir on the worldwide. It's very interesting in economic. Qatar is rich about oil. Other activity economic. The most important is about gas. Qatar in Qatar the do not election presidential because in Qatar government one family
okay.
there is not election. For example, in our country or other countries in Europe and South America or North America, there is election. But it's in Qatar that not election presidential
Okay,
is
okay.
only a family government all the country.
It's like a dictadura. Yes, really.
Could be, could be in Qatar. But is I think or other countries they saw Qatar is dictator, but it's not. They say Qatar is dictatorial. No. Uh, on the contrary, they saw the Qatars. They always they They always sing. They always sing. Qatar is rich country.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, I think I for example there they have crazy rules to the people. For example, the women in this city, I think, don't have many many rights. Uh, uh, for example, the women dressed and covered his face. Really, only we can see his face. Uh, only
Ah,
the
sí, yes,
men
yes, yes.
have, I think, the majority of rights. Another another date I have, for the first match in this World of Cup. The leaders of Qataris pretended to bribes to the organization of Ecuador, or team of Ecuador,
Yeah.
to lost, or to bring the loss the first match. And o sea, han querido sobornarlos, ¿no? Para que puedan dejarse perder en el primer partido. Do you hear about
Mm.
this? Ah, ¿escuchaste de esa
Eh,
noticia?
I don't listen about her news. Mm, in country Qatar, every woman's he covered it, the face, and the reason I think in Qatar every woman's is using cover the face is their and this their culture, this their culture, and in their country. Um, many countries in Medio Oriente, they they cover the face. For example, in country in Qatar, other country in Iran, Iraq, other country in Syria. This in Medio Oriente. They using uh, they using the cover the face is their culture for the women's.
Okay, that's
In
correct.
chains, in our country,
In our country, oof.
in our country, many people think this culture is very bad. Uh, that's not correctly
Mm,
in our country, but is in Qatar is normal where your face is cover the face.
okay, okay, okay. Yes, for example, well, do you mention it? You mentioned one specific word, the culture, no? Every country
Yes, yes,
has
yes.
have his culture. For example, only in Peru, I think, the culture in the north, uh, than the south of Peru is very different. Speaking about
Yes,
the
yes, yes.
women, for example, when you go to the north of Peru, the women
Yeah.
are more free, more friendly, and in this part of Peru, in the south of Peru, the women are more, ¿cómo se diría? Unfriendly. I think they are scared. They speak a little. No, well, the women speak a little. I think they tienen miedo, ¿no? De hablar. A ver, ¿qué es miedo? Scar. Do you hear
Yes, yes,
me?
yes.
Uh, for example, there are another difference between Latin America and Europe. Uh, in Europe, the people I think are more, ¿cómo se dice? Liberal
Freely, libremente,
or
freely.
more freely. For example, they don't link it with you. For example, o sea, mm, I think how I say this. O sea, ellos como que no conectan contigo, como aquí no dicen que el amor es para siempre, todo ello. Allá piensan diferente, como que if one thing isn't work and they are free, no, to go with another, ¿cómo se dice? Pareja.
Couple.
With another couple. At it is in Europe or in this zone of the world is is normal, no? This, for example, they in Europe la población que más abunda son los adultos, ¿verdad? Eh, eh, in change in Latin America, uh, the mass of ¿cómo se dice población? Of
Población, population,
population. The, m-
population.
the major mass of population is the young people, or ¿cómo se dice adolescente? Adolescente, adolescente.
Young, joven, young,
The teen people.
young people.
Yeah, young people and teen people is the most the most population in Latin America. I think this for the culture of conceive la concepción de una familia, no. For example, in Europe, for this kind of education, the people don't want have sons, hijos, no quieren tener hijos. They
Yes, yes.
these people can be the better professional or the better business. And for example, well, I think it is for this. What is your opinion about
Wow.
this?
Oh, okay. It's very interesting. Let's talk about these subjects. Uh, and really, there are different situations and different countries in Europe and continent Asia and continent Africa or continent of America.
Mhm.
In our continent, and the majority, the people, the women in current, they women money publicity many publicity to the woman is feminist, feminist,
Okay, sí. Yes, yes.
feminists. And really, this feminist is that's don't not correct about bombing, because many people think the woman it has feminist because the woman has has is equal with home with hombre
Human,
igual
men.
que el hombre, ¿no?
Okay, okay.
With home is hombre, men with men
Mhm.
with men. Many women think with men. This situation they can crisis emotional in the woman,
Ah, okay,
because
okay.
many people that's not happy, unhappy, they feeling unhappy. Many people think 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 equal a man,
Equal.
but
Okay.
it's
Same
incorrect.
the main.
But it's
Well,
incorrect.
okay, okay.
But it's incorrect. And really, we man. I there are different women and man. I different.
Mm-hmm.
The the woman is a specific a specific situation, a specific activity and family in la sociedad, no? The
Society.
man the man has specific activities, is role, a specific role that
Okay.
is not a mixing now. This for this situation, many women is unhappy. Now this uh, there are women I many publicities for uh, for for dañar, ¿no? Dañar
Okay, okay.
psicológicamente.
Yes. I think yes, no. The feminist, this kind of thing is very current in this time. For example, I have o sea, I have a ¿cómo se diría? O sea, about the feminist, I have a thought, un pensamiento. For example, I respect uh, this line of think, but I think don't influence or don't try to influence. For example, influence to childs. I think this is a very wrong. It's a very bad idea, no? Influence to the kids, to the child, because I think
Yes, yes.
kids is his they thought is another things, no? For example, playing, uh, knowledge about the world, knowledge about about the many other things. Uh, the feminists, I think, are like como no sé si has tenido en el colegio personas que no tenían amigos, ¿no? Unfriendly, but ellos hacen cualquier cosa
Yes, yes, yes.
por jalar la atención. And
Ajá.
Pienso que es eso, ¿no? Another thing I have is, for example, well, uh, is to distort, actually distort, yeah, distort, ¿no? Distorsionar de pensamiento, ¿qué es pensamiento? Yeah, this distort the thought of the people. For example, uh, one woman or one woman, no, that don't have
Yes,
many information. I think, sobre todo en Latinoamérica, I think, o sea, carecemos de información, ¿no? De mucha información, I think. Uh, for this,
yes.
everything, no, including me, bueno, hace 5 años, ¿no? Me decían algo, entonces yo creía en eso, ¿no? Entonces yo creo, es lo mismo que pasa, ¿no? Con este tipo de corrientes, pensamientos. Y sí, yo creo que van a haber más, ¿no? Más de este tipo, con tal de que the biggest mass, the biggest leader, can control the world. Want this really, to distort the people, to distort the mass, distort the society, a sick society, because
Yes.
if we think with clarity, we release big things. Por ejemplo, podemos hacer mejores cosas, ¿no? Si nosotros pensamos, nos organizamos. Eso es lo que no
Mm,
quieren, ¿no? Las grandes compañías, las grandes personas que nos manejan, ¿no? O sea, que intentan, bueno, sí, yo creo que nos manejan, ¿no? With the TV, with the internet,
yes.
another
Yes,
kinds of communication, medias of communication. Oh.
yes. It's very interesting about subject, no? For example, uh, uh, our our government is dominate for SSM, no? SSM is controlled or the worldwide. For example,
Mm.
there are a group, small group government or the worldwide, and different topics. For example, in economic, they 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 government and healthy to education, other
Oh,
and society and technology, um, other government is about religions
okay. Yeah, that's
and
correct.
different subjects. They government. Yes. For reasons, uh, it's when 2 years we have a pandemic every worldwide. The pandemic is provoked for them. Is unfortunately our government does not say stop.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunately on contrary, our government is following